Let's see. All right.
Pinellas.
Pinellas. I didn't want to butcher that. How are you, hon?
I'm doing good. I'm here for the how to break into medical coding. I just passed my COC back in July on my second try. And so I'm an apprentice now. And the struggle is trying to get a job with the A on there. That's the biggest thing. And so I'm just trying to get more information. How can I get into that? Because as of right now, I just recently lost my job.
Oh.
So I'm trying to.
Was it in coding or a different field?
I was doing follow-ups. See, I've been doing billing since 2018. And so I've been doing billing, done denials, follow-ups, and follow-ups that could be very stressful. But I am looking to get into medical coding, outpatient medical coding.
So let me talk a little bit about working your A off. So the apprentice thing, this is what, when they first came out with it, I was really not happy with it because it's just a contrived thing that the AAPC did. Your resume tells the story if you are entry level, because that's really what apprentice means, you're entry level. But they did it because now you got to try and do things to pay for more things to be able to get the A off. So what I tell everyone, don't worry about it. Most employers really don't care. And there are so many coding credentials out there now. All they want to know is, are you certified? Have you taken at least a basic course and know the difference between CPT and ICD and know how to use the index? Most employers understand that. So I would not even give that another thought about it. Now, if it really bothers you, then there's things you can do. You can do an internship. We have an internship. Many people will do lots of projects with us. They do those answer sheets you've probably seen us do on these calls. As long as it's around coding, and after you work so many hours, I don't remember how many it is off the top of my head, but then we write a letter and that helps to count as experience to remove that. But honestly, I would just put your resume out there and not even worry about that. Now, if they ask you, what is this A? You can say, oh, it just means I'm entry level, which is already clear because your resume is showing you've never had a coding position. So it already tells that it's no different. It really is no different. It's a mind thing they do to us. I tell people not to worry about it, but if it bothers you, come be an intern with us.
So do you have openings for internship at this moment?
Absolutely. If I'll put the link in for that. We actually just onboarded 5 new ones, but this is our time of year where we're updating all of our question bank. Right now, we're focusing on all of our tests that have to do with ICD-10 because the new codes started, what's today? The second, 2 days ago. So the new ICD-10 code set started October 1st. So we update our exams every year. So we vet them. We make sure any deleted codes, we have to reword the question, or sometimes just throw the question out completely, so we're vetting that. So there's lots of work with that. We have answer sheets that interns create, lots of fun projects. Yeah, that out. But it's all coding related, and you definitely learn. Sometimes it's reviewing a transcript from one of these webinars just to make sure it's accurate, because nowadays we use the auto transcription and they always get the numbers wrong. If you say 250.00, it'll literally put OH for the OO, just fixing things up like that.
And so because I know I'm a little rusty because again, like new to this, so I'll get the training that I need with the CPT and the ICD-10.
The training with us?
Yeah, while doing the internship.
Oh yeah, internship, you're supposed to be certified, right?
Okay.
And so what you're doing is you're getting to apply your knowledge now by reviewing these questions, making sure they're updated. We get questions that the interns will do the initial vetting and do an answer sheet and do research and use AI and go out on Google, use their coding manuals, and they'll pull together. It's like a blog article in a way, but it's got more graphics. And that you learn by doing it. And then you have Sylvia or Alicia or I, we're reviewing that and making sure it's accurate. And if not, we write back to you and say, check this paragraph here. This isn't accurate. See if you can figure out what's wrong with it. So you learn that way. That's how we try and do it. But I'm going to the website and we have a contact page, and that's where they have the intern page. I'm going to link that in the chat. Now, as far as first jobs go, and this is, are you in the CCO Academy app yet with us?
No, I'm not.
So if you join that, it's free. We did, maybe that was no, I'm sorry. That is free to join the Academy. Sorry, but we do have a student support call once a month. And just recently, we did a recording with someone who's working for Optum as a risk adjustment coder, and that was her first job. She did not have a CRC. She just had a regular coding credential. That is a really good first job, in my opinion. I don't know that it necessarily will be your long-term, full-time kind of job, because risk adjustment's kind of seasonal. They have a big push once or twice a year, and they're looking for tons of coders. And then they do all the work, and then they lay a lot of people off. And they'll normally keep the highest producers. And so I've had some people say, I was let go, I didn't produce enough. I said, that's okay. You got coding experience. It's on your resume. You were just slower. Brand new typists, they type slower. But as you have practice, you'll get quicker and quicker. It's nothing to beat yourself up over. But you got that golden ticket. You got that first job. You can put it on your resume and be able to go forward with that. So that might be something you might want to look at initially to get that first job, risk adjustment jobs, even though you might not have the credential yet. Don't be afraid. Just put yourself out there and see what sticks. And a lot of these programs, like, I have very good training. At the very least, you'll learn just from them for free. And I think they actually pay you as you're doing the training.
Okay.
So there's other ones, but that's the one that I've heard most people mention.
Looking for medical coding, medical billing, and risk adjustment education? Learn more at cco.us.